Hey everyone, this is Royal Allen, and I'm going to get you set up with the Quest AI here. So one of the first things we want to take a look at here in the scene is, if you've been following along in the video series, I had a few other missions in this level. I turned them all off for the sake of just having two, just to get to this video faster and just to show you. Okay, so after these two missions are complete, we want to load the level. But instead we're going to load with a trigger, and this has been set here, but we need to set it in our build settings. So File, Build Settings, add the open scene currently, and then go to Project and select type in you win, and we're going to be adding that as well. So go back to my build menu and drag and drop this in here. All right, good. Now we're done with that part. We'll go ahead and close this window. Okay, so we have a trigger set up. So once the missions are completed, it's going to load the level you win. All right, now let's go ahead and get to the purpose of creating our Quest AI. I have this model here. If you look up in your project, RA, Rogue Robot, you'll see it here, second in the list. Okay, I already have mine dragged to the scene, but if you want to drag it to the scene, you're more than welcome to, or you can use your own. So we have the Rogue Robot here. So what I want to do is interact with the animator first. So let's go ahead and do that and select Quest AI. All right, now that that's set, I'm going to go to Quick Tools, Quick Simple Missions, AI Builder. I'm going to grab this robot and drop it into the slot and hit Quest AI. All right, now that's set. Now, it comes with another capsule collider. I'm just going to turn that off because it's not needed. All right, and also for the player to interact, we need to make sure that this box is bigger. So I'm going to scale it up 7 by 7 by 7. All right, now we're all done there. Now we need to set a button for the player to press when they're in this interaction zone. So I'm going to add the F key. All right, there it is. Okay, and we can use a notification. So notify. All right, and I'm going to say notify again. So what this notifies for is when the player is assigned a mission, it will notify the player. Okay, so now AI uses animator. Yes, we are using an animator. So I'm just going to take my animator and drag it down into the animator slot. And we are going to be using an audio source. This is required. So I am going to make some gibberish for the AI. But let's set the length of the clip to 1. So we'll play for 1 second. And we are going to add in a clip, which is going to be pickup for me. And I'm just going to add this in 3 times to add as the 3 lines of dialogue. And I'm going to add the dialogue here. Create 3 lines. So the first one, always with 0, we will start with a hello text greeting the player. So hey there, player. All right. And the next one will need to be the mission. So please help Dan. Okay. And now for the last one, please search the chest. Okay, great. Okay, now we need to set up a UI object for the text of the Quest AI to display. So what we're going to do here is go to Clean Mission Example Canvas, and we're going to right click, add legacy text. All right, I'm going to go to 2D mode, and I'm just going to double click on that so I can focus on it. All right, I'm going to move this up, and I'm going to scale it. So we got plenty of room here. All right, I'm going to set this in the center, and then I'm just going to say best fits. All right, and now I'm going to take this object and name it Quest AI Text. I'm going to press enter, and we're all done there. So I'm going to get out of 2D mode and collapse this window. And I'm going to go back to our Rogue Robot. And now I'm going to name this Quest AI. And I'm just going to press enter for that. Now we're going to set the reference of these objects. So the text I just created, Quest AI text, and Quest AI text. Now we can say how long we want that to display. So I'm going to just say 10 seconds or something smaller, 7 seconds. All right, and current dialogue, we'll leave that where it is because the current dialogue represents that the player is going to be greeted first. And we have a notification timer, so we can make that play after. Okay, so now we have current mission, which we could just leave this blank. It will select itself when the game begins. So we need to set the 2 missions. So 1, 2. All right, and we're going to have bring Dan here and search the chest. Okay, so when the scene is playing and the current mission is displayed here, it will also display the index of the number that it's on, represented by the value of the array, which is 0, and also 1. Okay, and we have the Quest AI script that we just need to fill here. So at this no more missions thing, it's not too much very important. It's just a simple bool. What we're mostly focused on in the scene is using the master controller. All right, so going back to my Quest AI, we have our animator set up with the Quest AI. We have the box collider adjusted for the player to interact. We have the interaction key, the notification, and yes, we're using animator. We got the audio source, which is required, and we have some gibberish set up. Now, if the AI did have a voice dialogue, you would just want to make sure it matches with the text. So we have our text set up, and we have our references to the text set up and how long to display. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and press play and see what our Quest AI has for us. Okay. Hey there, player. Please help Dan. And there's our notification from the Quest AI. Hello, Dan. You need help? All right, Dan has been helped. Let's go back to the AI. Please search the chest. Okay, so that's the last mission for our Quest AI. We're going to search the chest. Okay, as we can see, the mission has been completed now. There's nothing else to display. So after the quest is completed, we can head on out. All right, congratulations. You have set up the Quest AI. And if you have any more questions, please reach out and contact me on the forum or Discord. I'll be glad to help. Happy developing.